Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Before we get into this video, I seriously have to issue you with one of those warnings. If you're thinking of eating or drinking while you're watching this video, I strongly suggest that you don't. Because Cassandra would like to introduce you to one of the US Army's highest ranking officers. Hello, said Eric Tood Hill to Cassandra. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. So what are you doing now? Sliding backwards down the banisters, wondering if I can stop before I hit the wall. What are you doing now? Nothing much, just relaxing and reading the news. ? I don't know. Are you reading the news? Yes, I'm watching it from my system. ? I don't know if you're watching it from your system. I expect you probably are. Please, can I see how you look today? I have no idea what you mean. I mean, send me your photo, let me see. My photo is on here. Don't you have any of your photos in your phone? No, and I don't send photos to people I don't even know. If you don't like the one that is here, maybe go and talk to someone else more gorgeous. Okay, where are you from? I live in Suffolk in England. All right, dear, can you please tell me more about yourself if you don't mind? When you tell me where you are. Here is a little background of me. Our man had his paragraph to copy and paste, and nothing was going to stop him. I am from San Francisco, CA, but presently working in Tehran, Iran. I'm a widower. My late wife died during a cancer operation 4 years ago. That is the worst thing that has ever happened to me, but to God be the glory. I am blessed with one son, who means the world to me, and life. My life, my family, and my pride. I have lost both parents, and I'm only left with a son. Life is so good when your family is complete. I don't have a husband or children, replied Cassandra. Daddy died in his bed 10 years ago. Mummy died in a riding accident 30 years ago. I'm 63. What work do you do? I live on and run the family estate. We have 2,000 acres of mainly livestock. I breed ponies and cattle and also have chickens, dogs and cats. I'm working as a military major general, ? He said. There's no point in asking me. I have no idea if you're a major general. All right, dear, you're such a beautiful woman. I would want to be the man of your dream, if you don't mind. Daddy was in the military, so I guess a military man would be the man of my dreams. Which regiment do you belong to? I'm a major general. I do train the young. Once, he said. That wasn't what I asked you, and I'm sure people get trained more than once. Parachute regiment, he said. You must have had an impressive career to have become a major general. Yes, dear. I'm sure you're a very distinguished gentleman. Yes, I'm a gentleman, and I'm honest. I came here to search for the right woman who can love me for who I am, and love me son too. Oh, isn't your son a mature adult? No, he's just 14 years old now, dear. How old are you? She asked. I'm 64 now, ? He said. I don't know why you're asking me. I have no idea how old you are. I'm 64 years old now. Okay, you were old when you had your son. Yes, dear. You know, being in the military doesn't make me to have enough time for my wife before we manage to have my son. I'm sure you're the very model of a modern major general, replied Cassandra, who cracked, and you have information vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information vegetable, animal, and mineral.
Yes, dear. Do you live alone, or do you pay for the apartment you live on? How on earth this goon could really think that anyone would believe he was a major general was just completely beyond me. Of course, Gilbert and Sullivan can always fill in the blanks. Is that an either-or question? Replied Cassandra. I don't pay for my apartment. Do you know the kings of England and can quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical?
I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical.
Yes, but I asked you a question and you didn't respond to it. Yes, I did respond. You asked, do I live alone or do I pay for the apartment I live in? I don't pay for my apartment, I answered you. Actually, I don't live in an apartment. The housekeeper does, though, on the top floor of the house. Okay. Are you very well acquainted, too, with matters mathematical and understand equations, both the simple and quadratical?
I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical.
Yeah, I do, he said. That's excellent. So can you send me some of your beautiful photos? For I don't see any of it on your profile. Oh dear, aren't you able to read what I said before, or do you have amnesia? What do you say? Please can I see a photo of you? That was a genuine either-or question. Were you unable to read what I said before, or do you have amnesia and have forgotten the answer? Yes, I do. Please can we just talk about something else? Yes, you do what? Have amnesia. To refresh your struggling brain, she said, copied and pasted the bit where she'd said before, no, I don't send photos to people I don't even know. LOL, he said. As you know so much maths, I assume that about binomial theorem you're teeming with a lot of news, with many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Lot of news? Oh, I know! With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I need a photo of you, he said. No, you don't. My photo is here. He copied what she'd originally said about not sending photos to people online, that if he didn't like the one she'd got there, he could go and talk to someone else. I call this rudeness, he said. Can you take a photo of yourself and send it to me? Once again, if you don't like the photo that is here, you're welcome to go and talk to someone else. I call that rude, demanding bullying, she said in reply to him saying, can you take a photo of yourself and send it to me? You're such a nasty person, he said. Goodbye, replied Cassandra. How dare you talk to me so rudely? Don't you respect for a military major general like me? I have no respect for a military major general who refuses to take no for an answer from a lady and then turns into a demanding bully. Is that how you treat ladies in the army? I suggest you go and talk to someone else. Clearly the photo I have on here isn't good enough for your exacting military standards. A man realised he was about to lose his potential victim and tried. Please, can you just stop being nasty and talk to me, for I want to know you more if you don't mind. I'm not being nasty, it's you that is being a demanding bully. I clearly told you right at the start of our conversation that I don't send photos to people online. Did you take notice? No, she said, copying the bit where he'd said, I need a photo of you. That was the action of a demanding bully. Hey, don't call me that, okay? Said our Major General. Are you on WhatsApp? Then stop being a demanding bully. No, I'm not. And please apologise properly, like a mature adult, for your unspeakably rude, demanding, bullying behaviour. To which our mature adult replied, OK, I heard you, and please speak calmly, for I'm not pleased with your entertainment on your behaviours. That is not a proper apology. Daddy would be turning in his grave if you heard a Major General talk the way you have. LOL, he said. I'm sorry you find your unspeakable behaviour to be so funny. So how long have you been on this site? Asked our Major General, exactly the sort of question you'd ask. I have no idea. What exactly have you achieved since you have this site? What on earth does that mean? What have you achieved since you have this site? And I have no idea what it was meant to mean, but hey, you know, that's the joy of copy and paste, isn't it? You don't have to read it, you don't have to know what you're talking about. I'm here for some news and talk with people to find fun. Awesome, then I assume you're very good at integral and differential calculus and know the scientific names of beings at animalculus.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculus.
Never mind, if you've answered it all at the past, he said. In short, she continued, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, you are the very model of a modern Major General. Having no idea what was going on, our man replied, I love the way you speak, it's so brave in you. Do you know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradoc can answer hard acrostics with a pretty taste for paradox?
I know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradoc. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox.
I want to make time for us to talk more about each other, and I won't be able to have the time to do that here, so I want us to talk on Telegram or Google Chat if you have one. And in reply to her asking the thing about King Arthur and Sir Caradoc, he said, I have no idea. I use chat. Obviously that takes much less time to use than Messenger. So she gave him her email address. And of course, they moved to chat. Over on chat. By now, Cassandra was on a roll. Hello, dear friend, he said. Let's talk over here, my dear. Found you. How are you doing? Now, what on earth are you talking about? I'm just going for a shower. All right, dear. Then message me once you're done with your shower. OK? I'm back. All right, dear. Hope you're having a good time. Now, what on earth are you talking about? Nothing much, dear. You're such a beautiful woman, and you're every man's dream, dear. I know, she said. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolus.
So the crimes of Heliogabalus.
In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolus.
So, have you been married before? Or you were divorced? I've never been married, but I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerard Dow's and Zoophanes. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes.
I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerard Dow's and Zoophanes. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes.
Okay, I really do want you to be my partner. Not only that, I want you to be the source of my happiness and joy. Question mark. I'm not sure why you're asking me that. I would assume that you do want that, as you said it, but only you can answer that question. I'm very serious about this, dear. I'm not joking. Ever since I lost my wife, I haven't been with any woman. That's nice. Did you know that I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore?
Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard of the music's dinner for. Dinner for. That's a little bit more of a hard one. Got it? And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
I would really appreciate it if you can give me the chance for me to proof my love to you, dear. Of course I will. And I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform.
Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform to tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Of course you can. In short, in matters vegetable, animal and mineral, you are the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Have you ever been in love with someone before? Oh yes, of course I have. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin.
Okay, dear, how many men do you talk to here on Facebook? Dozens. When such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat.
When such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at. Excuse me. And when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat.
Okay, so what are you doing now? Having breakfast, what are you doing now? When I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery.
When I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery.
All right, dear, what time isn't over there now? 8:30. I'm surprised such a high-ranking military officer as yourself is unaware of world times. What time is it over there now? In short, when you've a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General has never sat a G.
In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General has never sat.
What do you mean? How do you expect me to know what the time is over there? I mean exactly what I said. I would expect a high-ranking military officer to be fully aware of world times. What time is it over there? The time here now is 12:17 p.m. Okay, for your military knowledge, though your plucky and adventury has only been brought down to the beginning of the century.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down at the beginning of the century. But
Let's talk about how we're going to build our relationship, please. Probably with breeze blocks. I really do like you, and I want us to spend the rest of our life together as a man and a wife. Question mark. As ever, I'm not quite sure why you're asking me. I don't want that, but I'm assuming that you do. I'm very serious about it. I've never played with someone's intentions before. Question mark. Again, as ever, I'm not sure why you're asking me. I wouldn't know if you've played with someone's intention before. Have you? No, dear, I've never done such thin in my life before, and I'm not going to do it, dear. All I want from you is your love, attention, honest, caring, that's all, dear. Okay. I want you to love me like every woman out there loves their husband. Oh, yes, believe me, I will, replied Cassandra. Okay, dear, so does that mean you accept me to be your man? I'd have to meet you, to be sure, but I'm sure Daddy would have been thrilled to know I've met such a high-ranking military officer. Tell me, are you very rich? Yes, I'm a rich man. I do have money. Oh, you do you? She replied. That's good, because I do like an annual holiday in a 5-star hotel in San Moritz. Okay, are you a rich woman? Oh, no, I have lots of land, though. Isn't only the land that you have? I know you must have owned some other properties, right? I have the house, which needs a lot of work, a herd of cattle, ponies, chickens, dogs and cats. Do you know how much agricultural land is worth? I have 2,000 acres. Okay, can I ask you a question? You can ask. Okay, how much do you earn per month, if I may ask? And if the person that you're talking to online starts asking you questions about how much you earn and how much money you have, then there's a very high chance that you're talking to a scammer. They're trying to work out how much money they can ask you for. I don't earn, I own the estate. How much do you earn per month? Last year the estate made a loss of £10,000. I do earn $54,000 per month. Oh, you do you? Yes, I do. How did you lost such money, if I may ask? The annual feed bill is around £30,000. Staff wages are around £120,000. Insurance last year was £10,000. I'm making all this up, by the way, guys. If any of you actually live on an estate, I'm sure you're screaming at your screen, telling me it's far more than that. Repairs and casual labour were over £60,000. You'd have to ask my accountant if you want a full breakdown. OK, dear, but you do make more than that in a month, right? Which bit of the estate lost £10,000 last year did you not understand? I can put you in touch with my accountant if you feel it's essential for you to know the inner financial workings of the estate. Just contact Messrs. Smash It, Grab and Co. in Colchester. I won't do such thing. OK, so what are you doing now? Standing on my head, trying to watch the mouse under the sideboard. What are you doing now? Nothing. You know I weekend, so I'm taking my time to get enough rest. You weekend? What does that mean? I mean, you know, it's weekend, so I have to get some rest. You know, that perpetual scammer obsession. Resting. Hello, dear. Why are you now silent? Are you busy? I've been working outside all day. All right, dear. Sorry for disturbing you. I'm inside now. I've just had dinner. To save you asking, it was fish and chips. And yes, it was yummy. Oh, that's good, dear. Hello, dear. Sorry I missed you last night. I'd gone to bed. Hello, my love. Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm very well, thanks. Oh, that's great. Hope you're having a wonderful day, dear. I've just lit the fire in the living room. It's very windy outside. Oh, hope you don't stress yourself much, dear. I don't know why you keep asking me so many questions. I assume that you do hope that, but I have no idea why you think lighting a fire would be stressful. I guess as such a high-ranking army official, you never have to perform such menial tasks. Striking the match is the most stressful part, I find. One never knows if one will light to the paper in the fireplace or to the carpet on the floor. I only ask you, how is your well-being? That's all. Maybe it would be better if you wrote in correct English, like the high-ranking military officer that you are, instead of writing like a kid who's trying to be popular with his classmates. Tell me, have you given any thought to how, where or when we could meet? Yes, I've given it a thought, but you haven't accepted me to be your husband yet. I'm sure I said that I need to meet you. I don't think I can fully commit unless we've met, do you? Anyway, I don't think you've made a proper proposal. How did you want me to make a proper proposal? Send me a video of you going down on one knee and asking me to marry you. That, of course, set our man a challenge. He disappeared for several hours. Sorry for the late respond. I was busy with something. That's okay. I do hope you've had time to make that video. I'm so excited to see it. I'm sure you are too, ladies and gentlemen. But don't get too excited. Hello, dear. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm very well, thanks. So excited to get the video from you. It shouldn't take you long. You can make it really short if you want to. Yes, I know, but my phone isn't good to make the video now, dear. I wouldn't want to do it, my dear. I'm sure you can borrow one from a colleague. Or have you changed your mind? Please tell me if you've changed your mind. They won't even allow me to touch their phones for a second, said our panicking scammer, wondering how he could get out of it. I don't want to get all excited if it isn't going to happen and you're playing with my emotions. And in reply to him saying they won't even allow me to touch their phones for a second, she said, of course they will, you're the boss. You don't want to get married, do you? You're just trying to upset me, aren't you? You aren't serious, are you? I'm so upset and hurt. Honey, I'm sorry. Can we do it in other way? No, I want video, otherwise I won't believe you. You're the highest ranking military officer. You can just ask one of your junior officers to take the video and send it to me. Or are you just making excuses because you've changed your mind? Is that it? You don't want to marry me, do you? You're just trying to upset me. Well, I don't like it. I won't let it happen again. I love you so much, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Okay? Then make the video and stop making pathetic excuses like a baby. Act like the highest-ranking military official that you are and get it sorted. For God's sake, man, you can command troops at the highest level. You can make a bloody video. Okay, honey, I will. I'll try all I can do to make the video. Good. I promise you, honey, and I have a diamond ring that I bought some years back, and I've kept it safe for so long now, waiting for the right woman of my dreams which I can put it on. Then I want to see a video of you holding the ring, and I guess this is the right time, and I wouldn't want to waste any further. Just hold on. Let me send you, he said, sending her a photograph of a ring, and adding above it, will you marry me? Honey, are you there? That isn't a video. I just sent you the ring, he said. I want to see a video of you holding a ring and asking me to marry you. Here it is, he said. That's a photo, not a video. Now I want to see your pictures, said our scammer, starting to realise that maybe Cassandra might not be who she said she was. I want to see you now. Okay, if you won't send me a video, then I know you're just pretending that you want to marry me. You're a horrible man. I don't believe a word you said. No, I'm not. And making a video is so easy. And you said you wanted to marry me, and you won't even make a simple video. I don't believe you now. I'm too upset to talk to you. Okay, fine, he said, I want to see you. I wanted to see you in a video, but you won't, and you're making silly excuses, so I don't believe you want to marry me, so go away. Until you can make a video, I'm going for a walk, because I'm too upset to talk to you anymore. Can I see you? He said, and then tried calling her, but of course, Cassandra had gone out, because she was upset. I've come back inside. I was so hoping I'd come back to find you'd sent that video. Guess I was right, and you don't want to marry me. Why did you say you do? Are you deliberately trying to hurt and upset me? I won't let you do it. No, my love, I'm very serious about getting married to you, dear. Why are you saying such thing? Huh? I love you from the bottom of my heart. I can do anything just to have you, dear. Well, if you can do anything, you can make a short video holding that ring and asking me to marry you. I'm going to send you the video. Just get some patience with me, my love. Can I ask you a question? You can ask, but I reserve my right not to answer. Do you really love me? I don't know until we meet, but I think I probably do. You probably, that means no. I don't know what you mean. I'll know for certain when we meet. I thought I did love you until you started playing with my emotions and refusing to send the video and started making all sorts of silly excuses. Now I'm not sure that you really love me. I love you more than anything, dear. I need to know that you're serious. You're my true love and my soulmate. I'm really blessed to have you in my life. I love you so much, sweetheart. Then prove it and send me the video. Otherwise, I simply don't believe you. Otherwise, I'll think you're another Freddie Burtington Twistleton. He said he loved me. Then he turned up in Paris, married to some tart with legs up to her armpits, boobs the size of footballs, and lots of money. I really do love you, honey. Does he really love her? In order to find out, you're going to have to watch episode 2. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it. Please share it. Please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in episode 2.